Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Too Fast, Too Furious from 2003.
Too fast, too furious.
You ready for this?
I was made for this.
On June 6th.
Show me something!
It's not what you drive.
Why don't we settle this now?
We settled this on the blacktop.
It's how you live.
I got a problem with authority.
Too fast, too furious.
You like that?
This film is not yet rated.
Too Fast, Too Furious stars Paul Walker, Tyrese Gibson, Eva Mendes, and is directed by John Singleton. The plot of Too Fast, Too Furious mainly focuses on former ex-cop Brian O'Connor, portrayed by Paul Walker, who gets into outlaw street racing when the feds strong-arm him back so that he could help them arrest the international drug lord, and comes across new characters along the way. And that's basically the plot of Too Fast, Too Furious. What did I like about the movie? Honestly, I think the acting's fine. I actually did like Tyrese Gibson as Roman Pierce. I really did like his character. I thought he and Paul Walker did have good chemistry. And honestly, I did kind of sort of like the editing. It is faster paced editing than the first movie. It does kind of help more with the action a bit. And honestly, that's all the positives I could give to it. What did I not like about it? I just gotta say it. This movie is boring. The plot is boring. Just everything about it seems boring to me. Not only that, to me, it feels like a lower budgeted movie than the first one. Like in the first one, when you see cars crashing in that, it really looks like real cars crashing, actually. And looks like how they would in real life. This one, not so much, and it doesn't have that impact or intensity. The first film had a lot of intensity in that. This one, not so much. Not at all. I also think the film suffers for not having Vin Diesel as Dom in this movie. I really think it suffers for that. Because if you just have Paul Walker by himself, I think he's kind of bland as a brick. Yeah, he just kind of comes off as this stereotypical, nice guy character. That's it. That's all there is to him in this movie. And I'm sure it wasn't his fault, It was probably the writer or director or studio or whatever, but he just wasn't good in this movie. I liked him more in the first one. And again, I think this movie does suffer from not having Vin Diesel in this movie. Which, honestly, so far, Vin Diesel as Dom is so far my favorite character in this series. Also, when I mentioned how I think the fast-paced editing did work, there were also some problems with it, too. Like, it was so fast I couldn't even make out what was going on a lot of the times. And that should be at least so somewhat interesting, but no, it's boring as hell throughout this movie. Like, seriously, I really do think that I really do think they had a lot less budget for this one than the first one. I really do. And honestly, most of the characters aren't that interesting. The villain here, I've seen better. And yeah, I just didn't really care for this one that much. So I'm going to give Too Fast, Too Furious a 3 out of 5 stars. Honestly, it's okay. I honestly think it could have been much worse than it ended up being. Especially when it's the first sequel of a franchise. First sequel to a successful movie. A really good movie at that. You would have to be very careful when doing a sequel. Now, do I think it could have been better? Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I think it could have. And I think that stems from a different director. And maybe probably different editors and all that stuff. Just basically a different crew for the film. And yeah, I think that's where it falls flat, really. There could have been potential with this one. Really. Again, it's not good, but it's not shit either. I've seen way worse sequels, and especially for, the second entry in a franchise. I've seen worse films than this. Overall, I think it's okay. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.